ago did Hydra come within then?
Was it like recently or like overall?
Overall.
Oh man, I don't know. Like, I've been in the city for like a little bit over 3 years, and I think I was a Vago for like a year maybe. So
make sure you have coffee if you're coming in.
we originally were like around for like 2 years, like 2 years ago.
What is this invisible fucking wall? Okay.
Damn.
Whoa, what?
Original Hydra members, like before, like even people who aren't considered OG nowadays, it was like
Oh, fucking wall, bro.
It was start off with me, Mario, and then someone called Raul. I don't know if you ever met him.
Is that the one you mentioned about Susie?
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
he
I think
kind of like brought Susie with him. And after that, there's another guy called DJ who left the pretty much the reason we actually stuck with the whole Hydra gang and the snakes and this and that was when I left, people, the whole like big part of the city didn't like me because people always liked the Vagos and people love Speedy, and you know, Lang didn't fuck with me anymore, and just a lot of people didn't really like me, so they called me Snake for leaving. And then Raul used to be a Vago, Mario used to be a Vago, and then they all left. And then it went from them being snakes to that we forming a crew together, which is how the Hydra thing came. Like,
oh my god, that's so cool. I've never had that before.
Yeah, every new member that we recruited, it was like a new head, you know?
Yeah, I love that.
It was like the meme.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so.
Oh damn! I'd never heard that before. That's really cool.
Yeah, so they all left, and then that's when like 5 or 6 of us were a part of it, and then I think we like slowly recruited like 2 members here and there. I think we recruited Olga, and then we recruited Miguel after that. Miguel used to be a GSF, and then we saved them from GSF trying to kill him, but then they didn't really want to go to war.
What did he do?
Well, he like pretty much him and Dex had issues, and he wanted to leave.
Oh right.
I'll never forget. It was actually kind of a crazy moment. It was like 5 or 6 GSF who wanted to have a meeting with him because he said he was gonna leave. They went to the baseball field behind GSF territory.
Yeah.
And pretty much he told them, and then I told him to like raise his hand or something. I forgot what I told him to do if he felt like they're gonna shoot him or something. And then as soon as they pulled out guns on him, we were hiding in bushes in like different spots like close by, and then we like ambushed the GSF, make sure they didn't kill him, and then we kind of like protected him.
Yeah. Damn. So that's when he left them then.
Yeah. That's why Miguel hates it when I tell him if it wasn't for me you'd be dead right now. I use it against him as a joke.
Oh.
So we kind of like saved him.
An impressive story.
Takio.
He had all of that, and then I just rolled up to the sack.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the way the city operates now and before is different because the city was much smaller back in the day too. So it wasn't, you had like you know how many people there in the city now, or there's so many of us everywhere.
Yeah.
Before the city was open only to, you know, 32.
True. Yeah. And
then when I actually came around a lot, it was only like 70.
Yeah, when I first came out, I think it was, I don't know actually. We were like 150?
Yeah, something like
Hmm. Wait, so how'd you end up with CG?
that. I honestly don't even fucking know, man. CG used to fucking hate me.
Oh damn! You can change change your opinions.
Every single gang or crew or listen, the truth is I don't care if you're not my friend or whatever. I don't care what the fuck you are. Like I'll piss you off. I went to war with them so many times, and I used to talk so much shit. And most of them hated me. The only guy I was close with was Randy. I was really close with Randy.
Yeah.
So like, you know, we used to like hate like shooting each other, but we kind of had to. And then
Yeah.
when I left the Vagos and I ran solo for a little bit, like Randy was like one of the first people to like be like, hell yeah, good shit, like you're moving up in the world kind of thing. And he was kind of always like there for me.
Oh, that's nice. Damn, you make it sound like a lot of people didn't like you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't, because I mean, back in the day,
I can't imagine that now though.
the Vagos were the strongest gang in the city, except the CG. It was the strongest Southside gang, and Southside meant a lot more back in the day. Like, there wasn't that many gangs before, and it was pretty much like CG, and then there was like 4 or 5 Southside gangs, and that's it. And besides, CG's always been the strongest, and besides CG, Vagos were the strongest gang by far. Like, we pretty much would smoke everybody in wars, and then yeah. Also, with being the strongest, you also have a lot of people like you and vouch for you and everything. So
yeah.
The clean boys now, like with Lang in them, they used to be called lean boys, and they were like, you know how Speedy and Lang are super close now. They were just as close before. So I was kind of friends with Lang. I used to, you know, help him out a lot whenever he needed me. But as soon as I left the Vagos, he was the one who starting the snake stuff, and he like disliked me the most.
Oh, so he's the reason the Hydras.
Yeah.
Damn, a lot's changed then.
Yeah.
I mean, lots even changed since I've been here. I mean, we moved from the sack. I'm glad I was here before we moved, though. That place was cozy.
Yeah.
Did Hydra take over the set?
Yeah, they did. All except one.
One house or one?
My old house.
Your house? What happened?
Oh, you know, stupid cops.
Oh, cops for it? Oh, that's kind of cringe.
Yeah. You know, it's funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
I think these cops purchased the house that I lived in to make me angry. And I was angry for like 30 seconds, and then I said, I don't give a fuck.
Fair enough. Well, I guess it was a waste of their time then.
I'm the least attached to the cul-de-sac compared to a lot of people. Like, I think it was like good times and everything, but like,
yeah,
I knew we were going to like a better place, and it ended up being 10 times better, so I just don't even care about the cul-de-sac.
So you just didn't really get attached to it before moving there?
I mean, I liked it, right? Like, it was cool, but
yeah,
I don't get emotional over things like that, I guess.
yeah, fair enough.